Hey, how's it going? I'm Jacob, co-founder of IcePanel. I'm here to give you a quick tour into the tool and how you may be able to use it in your organization. IcePanel is a collaborative diagramming and modeling tool that helps realign your product and engineering teams on your company's technical decisions. If you're struggling to understand or explain the complexities of your system and your team just feels lost about what your technical design is, IcePanel just might be the tool for you. So here we can see an example of a high-level context diagram. And this diagram really is to show the big picture view of how we provide value to our customers. In the middle, we can see the online boutique, which is just an example of an e-commerce app for browsing and purchasing items. On the right hand side, you've seen I've selected this online boutique here. On the right hand side, we can see more information about it. So IcePanel is a modeling tool, which means that any information you attach to these objects follows it wherever it exists. We can also see where it exists, such as the 9 other diagrams that this is currently being drawn in. So this is a high-level overview, really useful for showing, business or product stakeholders how we provide value to our customers. So let's now zoom inside of the online boutique to show the next level of detail when we're having slightly more technical conversations. So at this level, we're now showing the apps and the stores that live within the online boutique. This is again showing high-level responsibilities within that system. Really designed for technical minded folks, but also maybe product owners or business analysts when doing planning or, working out whether you can actually achieve a user story or not. Then we can zoom inside something like the currency service here, which is an application. We can zoom in and we can see the components that live inside of that. So we're now 3 levels deep and we can show, slightly more technical detail how the currency service actually works. So all of those different levels are based on the C4 model, which is this very lightweight approach to visualizing and verbalizing software architecture and helps you communicate in a consistent way. What we can also do, because we're a model-based system, we can also now show this diagram in a slightly different way using our flows and tags feature. So here we have a bunch of tags that have been assigned to the front end, such as the risk or the cost associated with each of these. We can visualize those by selecting, let's say, risk, for example. We can highlight the current, low, medium, and high risk items inside of our architecture. We can also focus, let's say, on high and talk about why our front end is actually being assigned a high risk inside of our architecture. Let's bring back everything else. We can also talk about cost or security. Let's say there's known vulnerabilities. Again, the front end has a known vulnerability. Another conversation we should probably have. We can also talk about things such as user stories or journeys happening inside of this diagram without having to duplicate it and have another diagram type such as a sequence diagram. We can actually overlay the messages running through the system in a really nice animated way. So down the bottom here, we can actually go and look at an example flow. So here I have one called user purchase. We can jump into that, and again in the same diagram, I just get this nice little next and back button that we can then go through each of the stages of this user journey and simply explain to the rest of our team how we're actually enabling a user to purchase something through our system. All very dynamic and interactive, and we helps everyone kind of understand and find more information as they need it. So that's really quickly a few core features of the tool. Have a play around and let me know what you think. You can always reach me at jacob@icepanel.io. Always happy to help, and yeah, stay chill.